best friend.
Matilda Gans from Philadelphia Club. She's what you call club jet. She's got all the latest technical gadgets.
They sometimes get in the way of our friendship. Hey, Penelope, can you help me with problem number 9? Penelope. Penelope.
Oh, sorry, Kelly. I was listening to Miley Cyrus. She's the best.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I can always tell when you're plugged in because you're so tuned out. What do you say?
Even Miss Edgar had a hard time getting Penelope Ann to stop.
Penelope Ann, put away the iPod and get back to conjugating these verbs. Yes, ma'am. Hey, Kelly, check out this new YouTube video I just downloaded. It's hilarious.
Didn't you hear what Miss Edgar just said? You're gonna get us in trouble.
Come on, Kelly. Have a little fun once in a while. This is wicked cool.
Penelope, all you ever do is talk on the phone and listen to music. Hello, there's more to life than that. What about your friends? What about your grades? What about problem number 9?
Oh, speaking of phones, you should see my new movie Red. It's like so awesome.
That's right. If it wasn't her iPod, it was her cell phone.
Here, let me text you. ANSWR 2 number 9 equals lane. LOL. And respond.
Penelope, that is not funny. Aren't you listening to a word I'm saying?
Oh, this phone is sick! Check out all these ringtones. It sounds just like a beating heart.
Boom, 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 boom.
Or how about this one? It's an old-fashioned phone.
Penelope, all you ever do is talk and text, and then text and talk. Talk, text, text, talk. It's getting a bit annoying.
Just a sec, Kelly. I think I'm getting a call.
That's when something snapped in Callie's brain. Penelope Ann spoke pipes from passion for electric gas. The unceasing chatter, the endless buzzing and ringing and beeping. It drove Callie bonkers. Oh, that cell phone.
Ugh, I just had to do something about Penelope Ann's annoying cell phone.
That's when she started scheming.
I decided I would sneak into the class at recess and hide Penelope Ann's annoying cell phone with its amazing array of ringtones. And I wouldn't steal it, mind you. I would just hide it where it wouldn't bother us anymore.
Every day for 7 days, she kept it in the room and searched Penelope Ann's backpack.
But every day, the phone wasn't there. No doubt Penelope Ann was yapping away with it somewhere on the playground.
On the 8th day, she again crept into the room. She was unzipping the pack when
There was the phone! And it was ringing. And it made me furious to hear that perturbing ringtone once more.
louder and louder.
I could stand it no longer. I grabbed it. Ah! Ah! And I smashed it on the desk.
It was over. Penelope Ann's amazing cell phone was silent.
That hideous ringtone will trouble me no more.
The next morning, Penelope Ann was repaired. Her face was red and her eyes were bloodshot.
She's been crying all night.
Miss Edgar called for Principal Allen. He came right away.
Principal Allen,
Yes.
so-and-so, my amazing, metallic, crimson ruby red cell phone with a swiveling touchpad and a voice-activated text messaging system.
I warned you about having it out in class.
But it was turned off and hid in my backpack just like what you said.
Well, this is perplexing. Children, this is precisely why We recommend you leave your electronics at home.
Perhaps it hasn't been stolen at all.
Yeah, perhaps you just misplaced it.
No, I'm sure it was in my backpack. Remember the time you were certain you turned in your homework, yet it was in your backpack the whole time?
Happens all the time.
It's not like that at all. Hey, my marble bag is missing too.
Have you tried calling it yet?
Her marble bag?
No, the cell phone. Penelope Ann should try calling her cell phone, see if it works.
They all stared at her.
Yes, it's true. I suggested she dial her own number. But was I worried? Of course not, for I had cleverly hidden the metallic crimson shards of the forever silenced ruby red inside an empty crayon box, and then I hid that inside the deepest depths of my backpack.
That's a good idea, Callie.
You know what? I'll be back with my own cell phone in a jiffy.
While Principal Allen left the room to get his own cell phone, Miss Edgar ignored Penelope Ann's sobs and returned to teaching.
Today, children, we will be discussing the classic short story, Telltale Heart.
As Miss Edgar taught, I sat back and took pleasure in how I pulled it. It was painful to watch Penelope cry like that, but it had to be done. I put an end to Penelope Ann's perturbing cell phone, and no one was the wiser. Our friendship was safe.
But it wasn't long before Callie found herself going to check out the restroom.
That's right, I felt sick to my stomach. Wasn't it about time for gym class?
In the story, the narrator thinks he's gotten away with the perfect crime.
Then there came a ringing in my ear.
Like a muffled sound, like a cell phone on vibrate.
No doubt my stomach retched. I raised my hand, but Miss Edgar chattered on.
But the villain in the story is undone by his guilty conscience.
What does that mean, Miss Edgar? The noise grew louder until I realized it wasn't a buzzing at all, but ticking sound.
Like that of a watch, or a clock, or even a time bomb.
It was coming from my backpack. I had to get out of here. I raised my hand, I clutched my stomach, but the teacher blathered on as if nothing was wrong.
Your conscience is what's inside you that helps you tell right from wrong. In the story, the villain's conscience eats away at him until he finally confesses.
The noise grew louder.
Louder, louder, louder.
Couldn't they hear it? I stood up from my desk and I paced to and fro. I coughed, I blew my nose. I gestured with my hand.
Suddenly, Principal Allen burst into the room.
I have it. I have my cell phone. I shall now make that drink cold.
They must be making fun of me. They were pretending that they couldn't hear the ruby red beating away in the depths of my backpack.
Oh, the agony.
Oh, there's no answer. The line seems to be dead.
You see, you've been a good girl and left it turned off and it helps.
Problem solved then. Back to your lesson, Miss Edgar. Be sure to do some turn this off.
But what will I ever do without my
The noise grew louder till I could stand it no longer.
She could stand it no longer.
Villains! Monsters! I did it! I confess. Here, search my backpack. It's the ringing of her annoying cell phone.
Come with me, young lady.